magandang video niyo ulit. Dito lang kay Greg Greg. Let's do this in a simple mathematics. Kung halimbawa, 4 na araw o 3 araw o 1 linggo, hindi na kukuha. At ang nag-average tayo ng 2,000 to 2,500 metric ton every day. So just imagine if we only collected yesterday about 2,500, meron tayong lag na about 5,000 metric ton ng basura na nasa kalsada pa. Plus, of course, the daily production ng garbage sa mga household, no? May araw-araw yan. So, more or less, may awa ang Diyos with the effort of MMDA, DPS, and Hawkers, FDPB, Engineering, at of course yung UNEL na napakiusapan natin. Maglalas pa to ng mga 3 to 5 days para mag-normalize yung garbage collection system. So we are hoping before the end of the week, the garbage crisis will be done or finished by Saturday, hopefully. studies of our problem now, we wanted to act based on facts. We stop, we need to collect. May problemang mangyayari at may dulot na masama sa kalusugan ng taong bayan. Yun ang immediate concern namin ngayon. Now, whoever is responsible, whether former officials or members of the former administration, saka ko na yun na bibigyan ng panahon. Ngayon, ang mahalaga muna yung kaligtasan ng mga bata at kaligtasan ng mga matatanda, kaligtasan ng may mga sakit dahil yung sanhi ay basura at masamang epekto ito sa kalusugan nila. So, tao muna, Maris, and we'll talk about it later. But for the meantime, we'll focus on the problem, which is the garbage crisis. But yes, later on. It's the other way around. I called yesterday, sabi ko, "Oy, Jandre, for all time's sake, baka naman pwede tulungan yung kami." Nakuha naman natin ang DY. But again, you are right with your question that we have to put things in right order, legally and technically. So we will do the process, and we need to pass all crossing resolution ordinances kung kinakailangan para bigyan lahat at tama, para mas matibay at mas matatag. At saka epektibo yung magiging pagpaso ng pamahalaan ng kontrata sa mga kanyang serbisyong kinukuha para sa mga. So we will follow all the necessary rules ng ating procurement or services na kinukuha. Mamaya, Maris, no? If I'm not asking too much, I will state the city situation financially, mga alas dos. And you are right again, almost 950 million pesos na ang bayarin sa basura pa lang. Mind you, 950 million sa basura pa lang. Siyempre, pangalawang araw ko to, marinig ako pa maya-maya yung iba pang mga bayarin. Pero, hindi naman para tayo magturo ng daliri sa mukha ng ibang tao. Kaya lang, kailangan malaman ng taong bayan ano ang nangyari at ano ang sitwasyon. But for the meantime, let me assure the people of Manila all the things that is needed, especially those basic things, we will address it. And this recurring, existing fiscal problem or pananalapi ng Luzon, malaking problema yan, ito po. But we will not stop to find ways. That is an assurance to our viewers in the city of Manila. Now, to those businessmen who entered into contract, delivered services and goods in the city of Manila, which we owe you so much. Alam mo, Maris, ang tansya namin kulang-kulang 11 billion na to na bayarin. Pero ayoko lang pangunahan, let me state that factually later. But as a matter of assurance, babayaran kayo ng lungsod ng Maynila. Pumanatag kayo, hindi nga lang biglaan. But we will find ways.